Welcome back. The next Gaisa Star competition is back for its 5th edition, continuing to celebrate and elevate one of Namibia's most vibrant traditional music genres. As excitement builds and the final call for entry approaches, we're joined now telephonically by one of this season's judges, Eiseb, to share his insights on what it takes to stand out in this prestigious competition and what audiences can expect from this edition. CJ, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on the Daily Roundup.
Good evening, Nina. Thank you for having me.
Well, as I mentioned, this is the 5th edition, quite exciting and lovely to see how far the competition has come and grown. But how would you describe the journey of the next Gaisa Star competition?
Well, I would say that it's one of those journeys that have not been straightforward, easy. You know, it started off with season 1, and it grew, very uniquely in such a way that, there has been growth in terms of from the people who enter, the producers, and especially also from ourselves as judges who have been part of this competition. It's a platform that really has, from an idea inception, has grown into something that really a lot of people do appreciate, not only partaking, but also, just seeing their favorite persons partake. Sometimes the thing of you think someone has a talent and they just have need a platform to prove themselves, and this has been one of those ones.
Well, you're one of the judges for season 5 of the competition. What key qualities are you looking for, in the contestants of this season?
Everyone is unique in their own way, but from my side, I would just want people to be themselves, to give us something original, genuine, something different. It's always a platform when it comes to music that you can express yourself in any way as long as you are within the boundaries of set guidelines and challenges and so on given. So I just expect people to come through and surprise us, just give us themselves, not try to mimic some other people.
But what would you say, CJ, separates what we term a good performer from somebody who truly has, star quality, who has that X factor when it comes to Gaisa music?
Someone with an X factor is someone that would just go up on stage and before they even say anything, you're already wowed by them, by their presentation, by perhaps maybe what they do, something unique that they do in terms of their music and their set that they put up. Now, coming back to the talent, yes, everyone is talented, or many people are talented, those who enter as well. But it's not always about the talent because it's about creativity as well. So someone with an X factor is someone that really has that thing that, whether it's how they dress, how they carry themselves, or certain unique things that they have within their performance.
Well, we know that the Gaisa genre of music is really rooted in tradition. So how should contestants, balance preserving this authenticity of the sound while also bringing something fresh and modern to the stage?
Music has had a lot of influences, not just Gaisa, but in general, and there has been an evolution when you look at different genres. But one thing about genres is they have the originality within. So answering your question is that people should study the genre itself. They should look at, what is this genre about? What is the sound? How did the predecessors do it before and those who are currently doing it in its original form as well? And then you take elements of whatever inspires you and incorporate it within. So that's how they can keep the originality, whether it's through the music, the sound, or perhaps maybe the performance or song style. They should always refer to the original.
The deadline for submission is the 1st of March, so that's not too far away. For the contestants who have been, thinking about entering, what advice would you like to give them as they consider, giving in their entries before the deadline?
I would say it's fun. Everyone enters expecting to win. I mean, in season 4 and 3 and so on, we saw people enter that when you see the delivery of all the videos that they send from the beginning, it's fun, it's interesting. You can see that everyone really has that intention, but already you can see, you have to sort out the people. So I would say whatever maybe thought you may have of not wanting to enter while you think you can, just go ahead and enter. And like I said, just give us the best that you can give us. Make sure that when you enter, your videos are of good quality. Your audio, at least you really, really, really try to give good quality, because we judge upon what we hear and see.
Well, just lastly, CJ, before we let you go, tell the audience what they can expect from this year's edition that will make the competition bigger and, of course, different from previous seasons.
One good thing is that when people always get such questions, they often say, yes, it'll be bigger. But I have to, say it in this way that from the beginning, let's just look at one of the things at the final, for instance. We always had the judges, they would sit there, they would give their points, their scoring and so on. And then obviously at the end of the day, it's tallied up and the winner is chosen. But last year, that's how it grows. So last year, the judges would literally sit and also comment at the event, just like any other international award. So that's how it grew. People in attendance, people viewing, people listening on radio could really see a true show. So that's how it grew this far. So this time around, there will be surprises. We always say that the star of the show are the performers, those who aspire to win. So we don't know who will be there, who will be partaking, what creativity they will bring. So every year we see that people actually come out and they really push and they do their best. So there will be guest judges this time around. There'll be the main judges, guest judges. It could just be your favorite personality. We just don't know. And the show every time just becomes bigger in the same sense of the performance. So we look forward to having fun with, Namibians, basically, at the end of the day.
CJ, thank you so much. We're all looking forward to season 5. We can't wait to see what Namibia has to offer. Thank you for joining us tonight here on the Daily Roundup.
You're very much welcome. And before I go, I would just like to also thank the sponsors and give a shout out to the partner, NBC, NTN, Namport, and all of the sponsors as well. And thank you so much for having us.
Well, if you're considering entering into the Gaisa Star Search Competition Season 5, we've got the deets on exactly how you can go about it. Let's take a look.
The next Gaisa Star Season 5 is here. All you have to do is take a landscape video of yourself where you're singing to any Gaisa song of your choice. Number 2, the applicants must submit their videos without musical accompaniment in a cappella. Please make sure that all the vocals are that of the entry participants only. Number 3, your video must be no longer than 1 to 2 minutes. Number 4, WhatsApp the video to the following number 081-707-6838 or email it to nextmagaisastar@gmail.com. All enrollments are free. Please take note that only Namibian citizens aged 18 and above are allowed. The closing date is the 1st of March 2026 by midnight. The next Gaisa Star Season 5 is proudly brought to you by Sanvel Vicha Music Production in partnership with the National Theatre of Namibia, the National Arts Council of Namibia, the Namibian Broadcasting Corporation, and sponsored by Namport.
Well, there you have it. Good luck to all the entries. On that note, we wrap up today's edition of the Daily Roundup with Nina. Please do be advised that tonight's Situation Critical with Rivaldo Kavanga will be a repeat of last week's episode on Parliament's effectiveness. On that note, we say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Thank you for watching.